you're just going through the motions, then you're going through the motions. The physicality of training chest is one thing, but when you take your mind, your conscious mind, and you focus it internally, and you continually try to find those connective neurological responses within yourself that tell you that you are connected with your chest, making your chest contract and stretch and contract and stretch, and to be accountable for it, contracting against the resistance, each rep, each set, and your mind is focused on making your chest stretch and contract, that is a kind of walking meditation.
True bodybuilding, is in the mind, and this is what bodybuilding means to us. It's physical, but it's also a spiritual journey. I believe if a person has the proper mindset, a person can do anything. I mean, look at nobody thought that a guy from England would come in here and destroy Flex Wheeler, Kevin Rowan, Sean Ray. He did. Maybe others had better genetics, but he had a better mindset. He was a mental warrior, and he did everything possible to be the best that he could be. He even trained for the Olympia with a torn bicep. How many people will get a torn bicep before a show and I can't, I gotta treat it, I'll do the next show, no, man, just when you commit 100%, there is no out, there is only the end result, and you just work around whatever inconveniences, if it means that much to you.
This journey is not about, the fact that, my mentor or coach is dealing without his wife or his children. It's not about, being celibate or, not going to casinos or not, knowing what it's like to do any of the things that we may take for granted when we live a normal sedentary life. The more you focus on, oh, well, I'm tired, or the more you focus on all the unpleasantries that go along with it, I think that's what makes the difference between the champion and the person that's not able to unlock their champion. That's the guy that turns around, packs up his stuff, gets on a plane and goes to a place that's a lot easier. That's the guy that's willing to settle for being less than, what he could do if he were able to concentrate and channel in on his absolute best concentration.
He's pushing himself more, than he's ever pushed himself ever. I mean, a few weeks ago, we were training legs, squatting. His eyes are bloodshot, because they're partially ruptured when he was squatting. 6 plates, so many reps, and then drop it down to 4 plates, 20 reps deep. It was, I didn't know that happened until the next day, and I saw it, I thought he banged himself accidentally, and I was like, no, it happened because of that.
I don't believe that, I'm a aspiring bodybuilding champion today because I'm just so genetically gifted than the average person. No. My work ethic is sick.
His conditioning, his physique overall has improved dramatically since the Arnold, and that's because of the work. Yeah, it's mental, but we don't sit here wishing for it to happen. We're not up in a mountain just meditating. There is a type of meditation that we do in mornings, midday, nights, but there's a lot of work. Nothing happens but just thinking. Thinking is the first step. If you think about doing something, that's great, but unless you get up and have efficient action to back up your thoughts, then you're just a dreamer.
The example that I want to be, that I aim to be, is an idea of limitless possibilities. I think that if there were a story written about Kai Greene, that's the main idea that I would want to be at its root.
It's been hard, but it's almost over. We have like 10 days to go, and I know this period of my life, I remember, we were talking with the Kai a few days ago. or a week ago. I was telling him, one day we're going to be old men, with grandchildren. We're going to remember 2009. I'm like, remember when you won the Olympia in 2009? It's like, yeah. And then shine up the stand down and show it to our grandchildren of what, Uncle Kai and Oscar did. So, yeah, they put everything, all our eggs into this. And have wonderful support system at home with my wife, my mom, my brother. So, yeah, it's a big day for us.